Well, the newest season of ranked battles has just started up, and Tier 7 is Bronze League. So I'm back in Atlanta, and I haven't done a video on Atlanta yet. So we're going to get to see her in action here. So we're on Trap, and I like this map. Good cover for me. We have 2 destroyers, 2 cruisers, and 2 battleships on each team. Ranked battles is still 6 versus 6. The other team also has an Atlanta. And then they have a Flint, which a Flint can be a difficult ship to deal with. Leningrad is off to Alpha Cap, and I'm just saying good luck. I can't support you there. Telling them that I have to fight from cover, and I don't have the range on my guns. So good luck to him. He's a pretty good player, I can tell. And the Leningrad is actually the best Tier 7 ship for DDs, so he ought to be able to take care of himself. Yeah, he says he's fast, and I told him, yep, you are. Okay, so looks like Jupiter is going to try to make his way into Bravo Cap. The Toulon, a French cruiser, is, I'm not sure what, following Leningrad or following Jupiter, and then our Sinop and Scharnhorst are going in that direction, so looks like I might be kind of wandering over here on my own. Okay, so who's already shooting? Is that Toulon shooting? Okay, well, their Atlanta's trying to go right into the cap. I'll take shots at him while I can, but
all stations requesting fire support.
There, okay, didn't do much, but got an incapacitation, so maybe knocked out an AA mount or his torpedoes. That'd be funny. As long as I'm not spotted, I'll take some shots over here. Somebody is smoked up in there too, so there's a DD in there too. Or the Flint. Flint has smoke. Anyway, it's a little bit tricky hitting things with Atlanta that are moving at any kind of speed. Those Atlanta shells arc very high and they're slow to come down, but when I have a nearly stationary target or a slow target, then I can get a bunch of those shells to hit. However, in this case, I got 3 that did damage and 12 non-pens, 12 shatters. However, I did set a fire, and that's what I'm all about. Oh, there's a Flint. Okay, Flint is actually similar in size to an Atlanta, and he is slinging AP, so I'm turning in where I can avoid taking damage from his AP, but I'm staying with my HE so I can light fires. I just lit one on him. Alright, he's gone into his smoke. I'll use my radar. I was going to save it in case I saw DD, but he'll serve the same purpose. Now the enemy Colorado is coming around that island in just a bit, and I will be in a bad spot if he can get guns on me. So I'm going to back up and try to get around the corner of this island. Flint is pushing up trying to keep me spotted, but then that exposes him to getting hit. Okay. My radar is out. He's on fire again.
Attention.
And he burned out. Good. And a first blood. Okay.
We've destroyed an enemy cruiser.
Well, I cannot move forward or Colorado will see me. Fortunately, Colorados are very, very, very slow. They're big, hard-hitting guns, but very slow. Don't think I can quite reach Bliskovica, but we'll try. Maybe I'll get one that they put a little extra powder in the charge, so we'll see. Ooh, there's a Scharnhorst over here. Nice thing about Atlanta with these high arcing shells is I can shoot over islands even though I'm pretty close to them. We'll see if maybe I can get something to land on one of these guys. Oh, there's the other Atlanta. Okay. Well, that's another one that would be good to get rid of. Clogging up the center cap, not doing us any favors. Okay. Now, my torps are only 4.5K. So, if Scharnhorst comes around close enough to the edge of the island, I might be able to hit him with a torp. But I'd have to get really lucky. And it probably won't happen. Okay, the other Atlanta popped out where I am spotted. So let's see what I can do to put him out of our misery. There, just like that. Ooh, Scharnhorst. Can't quite see me. Close, but it didn't see me. Oh, am I gonna get over the island just enough? Not quite. Okay, but at that speed, he's driving around the edge of the island anyway, so I'll just keep shooting. He was very low, so a good salvo from me might take him out.
Torpedoes, dead ahead.
Whoops. Torpedoes, and I'm detected. Oh, he was too slow to shoot at me. Now he did. Okay. Ooh. Well, he didn't kill me. But I did him. Alright then. Good enough.
Enemy battleship destroyed.
Alright, there's the Mahan. He's the one that was slinging those torpedoes. And he is sitting in his smoke, stuck in my radar. Not going to be around long now. Okay. Now, there's the Colorado. And I can just barely get my shells over the edge of this island. That's all I need. My forward barrels are able to hit. Oops, I'm poking out just a bit too much, but Colorado was shooting at somebody else. He already wasted his salvo. So I can just sit here and pre-shoot for a bit until he starts to reload. He has about a 24-second reload, I believe. I'm shooting up, trying to get above his guns, aiming at the superstructure and the area of the deck where his secondaries are. That's where you can light fires, although he's pretty badly on fire already. Ooh, he was able to dodge those torps. There we go. Okay. That's the game. Alrighty then. Well, we did end up with 61,000 in damage on 171 main battery target hits. 106 of them penetrated, but 65 shattered on guns and hull. However, I did get 3 kills, lit 10 fires, even had a couple of spotted ribbons. Took first blood and high caliber for damaging 4 or more enemy ships, amounting to at least 30% of the total HP of the ships that were on the team. And took top dog on the leaderboard with 2036 base XP. Leningrad definitely pulled his weight, so we will compliment him. I'm sure Toulon did too, but I didn't really get to see too much of what he was doing, so we'll move on from that. However, potential damage 388,000, and that is what I'm grinding in one of the missions right now, so hopefully I can finish that out tomorrow night and move on. Okay, I pulled in 560,000 in credits and 672 free XP, 8,904 Elite Commander XP, and I am running full Halsey on this ship right now. And so I have this specially configured for Des Moines, but does real well for Atlanta also. I am running incoming fire alerts so that if somebody is firing at me from more than 4.5 kilometers away, then I have enough warning that I can try to move out of the way. Consumable specialists give me extra hydro and extra radar. Grease the gears because Des Moines guns are slow. Atlanta's not too bad though. Demolition expert because I want light fires. Consumable enhancements to extend the time on my hydro and my radar. Superintendent so that I get an extra hydro and an extra radar. And survivability expert give me extra HP, help me survive for one more salvo or so. Concealment expert cut down my detection to 9.6, which isn't bad for a cruiser. And then radio locate to help me find the nearest ships. Now, on my other account, I just got in Atlanta and I traded out the consumable enhancements for the heavy HE, and I don't get the penalty because my guns are smaller than the 149 millimeter. My guns are only 127s. So I'm trying that out, and if I like it, then I might go with it. However, I am giving up a little bit of the extra radar and hydro time, and sometimes that's pretty important to have, and I am giving up consumable specialist that brings back my hydro and my radar a little more quickly, but it does extra damage when I hit things, and so trying it out, see what I think. Anyway, so Atlanta is a real ship. They were a World War II class cruiser, and so she has 3 turrets with 2 barrels each up forward, and 3 turrets back aft with 2 barrels each. So altogether, she's slinging out 12 of these 127 shells all at the same time. And when they hit DDs, they do a lot of damage. When they hit battleships and other cruisers, they don't do direct damage as much as they do light fires. And I am slinging them out very quickly. So I am getting a reload of 4.8 seconds right now on her. And so it's like a constant stream of fire in the air. And that's pretty fun. Pretty cool. Other than that, she gets a couple of torpedo racks, but they're such short range at 4.5 kilometers that they're really no real help. I took a chance by throwing him out there at that battleship, but he didn't cut in close enough to get any damage from them. So, oh well, we tried. And then I run main armaments mod 1, try to keep my guns in the fight. I have the surveillance radar mod 1 so that I get extra time on my radar by 20%. Then aiming systems mod 1 because I want my shells to group in the smallest pattern possible. It's still hard to aim Atlanta shells at any kind of range because they're so loopy high up in the air that I can't even see them until they're coming down again. And then propulsion mod 1, which I think helps because I am usually juking back and forth. I am not an open water gunboat. I can't really take salvos from any cruisers or battleships that I would face. So I'm doing best to stay hidden, and having the rudder shift is probably not going to help me all that much. And then I do mount the hydro instead of the DFAA, where I might run into a few aircraft carriers in rank, but they're going to be tier 6. And that hydro is much, much more useful to me. And then, of course, radar is stock. And then you just have to run Charlie Kilos on a light cruiser. You need that extra HP. I run them on my light cruiser and I run them on my DDs. And then I run the India Yankees because every once in a while I'm going toe to toe with another Atlanta, especially, or like I did earlier with the Flint, and I get lit on fire. And then if I put it out, then if I get lit on fire again, then I don't want to burn unnecessarily or burn to death. So you put that on there to try to mitigate that. And then I have India X-ray to help increase the chances of lighting fires. I run the November Echo 77s in case I run into an aircraft carrier, but I haven't yet in this season. And then Sierra Mikes to help give me more speed. I'm out of both of those, and I don't intend to restock them. I could be running the November Foxtrots, though, to bring back my consumables, such as my radar and my hydro, a little more quickly. So go ahead and put that on there. And then increase the hydro range. I had run out of those, didn't realize that, and then I didn't have it available to me, but I could have used it. All right, so Atlanta, very slim, trim little ship, not much bigger than a DD, but she's a DD with a Citadel, and she definitely gets knocked around pretty easily. But when she can find a good spot to fire from where she can't take any direct hits from battleships, she can do a lot of damage and do it in a hurry. And she provides great support by spotting those DDs and anybody else that's trying to hide from my battleships. All right, well, that was a good battle for us. So I guess I will wish you all a good evening, and I hope to see you in battle.